Hey guys, it's Kat, and I'm here to do like my January TBR for the whole year of 2018 or something like that. Not quite sure. It's been a while since I've done this, but a lot of stuff happened in 2017, like having to buy a new computer with shittier video, and laziness, pure laziness also hit really hard, just lying on my bed doing nothing. So let's get back in the game. So this video is going to just be about the series I want to finish in the year of 2018. It's pretty like extensive, but I'll give it my hardest. I'll try my best. I do what I can, that old thing. And it will be in order of stuff I really want to finish to stuff that like if I don't get to, it's fine. So yeah, let's begin. First off, I'm reading this kind of with my friend. I want to do the Stephen King Dark Tower read through. I'm holding up the stand because we're doing the extended list. I was thinking about doing a vlog kind of thing with this too, like every couple of days I talk about like what I think. The problem is I've already read book 1 and 2 and I'm halfway through 3. And then I'm going to start the stand because I forgot you're supposed to read that between 2 and 3. But it's fine. It's good. I can do it. So yeah, tell me if you think I should do a vlog or not. So Okay, so this is another one I was thinking about doing a vlog for, and that is Neil Gaiman's works. I'm right now like rereading the Sandman series, which I kind of forgot is rather difficult to follow at times, but it's still wonderful. And then just rereading his books in general for the whole year. Neil Gaiman's my favorite author of all time. He just writes really weird, and he has weird concepts that are kind of original. Some of them aren't so much, but he does like an original take on it, which I really like. So yeah, that'd be chill. Another one is another reread. A lot of rereads this year, but they're like the in this series, Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. I really want to reread it because the new book came out last year and I got it for Christmas, sitting right there taunting me. And I haven't read really like the end of the Ender's Game quartet. I read all of Ender's Shadow and really, really loved Bean, but for some reason I just like Ender, I was like, oh, your storyline's done. I want to move on. But now I have an excuse to actually reread it because the new book came out, even though it doesn't follow Ender at all, and I could probably just read it without rereading Ender. Oh well. The next books I want to read, I cannot pronounce the actual name of the series, but it's Louise McMaster's Bold. I don't even know how to pronounce her name. But yeah, and it's this series. It's like 16 books, and I got the combined ones instead of the individual little tiny ones. And I really like the covers because they're really shitty. Look at that. Look at that. I know you can't really see it, but it's there. It looks terrible. I love it. And I read this bind up, and loved it. I like the characters. I like the writing style. I heard the latest book sucks, but I'm still going to get through it. It's right there. It's sitting on my shelf, my TBR shelf right there. Sitting there. Being wonderful. I want to get to it. Next one is one I've been trying to do forever, and for some reason I can't do, is catch up on the new canon Star Wars books. I have them all. Don't know why I'm not reading it. I don't know. I have them all. They're all sitting there on my Star Wars shelf. Next are a couple of comic books I want to get to. That is Monstrous. I want to catch up on this series, and then Preacher. Really want to finish this series. Also Saga I want to finish, but it's sitting right all the way over there by my bed. And I don't really want to go walk over there. That's really far for me. The next series is another series I own every single book of and haven't finished yet, and that is The Royal Assassin. Well, this is the second book, but the Farseer series. I have them all. Even have the Dragon book, Dragon Keeper or something. But I've only read the first one and half of this one, and I really liked it. It was just really getting me sad because there's a lot of sad stuff in it. A lot of realistic sad stuff. If it was fake sad stuff like, oh, my girlfriend got burned by a dragon, I'd be chill. No, this is like, my whole life is falling apart, nobody loves me. It makes me sad. I get physically sad. And it's not like Stephen King where he's just like, blah, 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 blah. No, this one's like heart-wrenching, really well, like poetic in the writing and everything. And it makes me sad. I get sad, depressed. You could say really depressed while reading it, but I'm going to try to get to it. Next one is one I can't believe I haven't finished yet, and I actually should have put this up higher on the list, but it's too late. And that is the Skullduggery Pleasant series. I only have like 2 books to go, even though he wrote the 10th one, but it's really hard to get that one. So, and that is, I have to finish 8 and 9, and this is the funniest and like actually kind of sad series I've ever read, but for some reason can't stop laughing in it because of their banter, the 2 main characters. and I really want to get to it. I need to get to it. It needs to be finished. Hair change. But the next one I want to get to is Tanya Huff Blood series. I even marked off like where I should stop because the other one's just a short story thing. And I still haven't gotten to it. It's because the last few books I read of it weren't really good, but I really want to get to Tony's series because I heard it really picks up. And I really like Tanya Huff. But for some reason, her other two books weren't clicking with me. I think it's because I tried marathon it. And when I marathon stuff, never goes well. Ever. My next one is an author I'm kind of mad at because I really did not like how Magnus Chase ended. And that is Rick Riordan, the Percy Jackson series. Really need to finish it, but I don't really like the Percy Jackson series. Really like Magnus Chase series, but I need to finish this one. And I also like the Apollo series. But I need to finish this one to get to Blood of Olympics. What's the name of that series? Staring right in front of me. Whatever. But the other series, and I want to get to that because I really like the characters in that one because they're in the Apollo book that I also need to finish and it's sitting right there. I just need to read Rick Riordan's stuff. In the line, just need to read his stuff. Another reread is Name of the Wind. I got the little nice edition and I really want to reread it because I actually haven't read the second book because I refuse to read the second book until the third book comes out, but I don't mind rereading the first one. It's really good. I really enjoy it, and this one's illustrated, so bring something new to the table. The next book is one that I don't think the series will ever get finished, but I'm really curious to see what happens in the second book, and that is Scarred Scars, and yeah, really want to read it. Next is one I'm probably going to get back to in December because that's when the third book comes out, and that is the Cassandra Clare Chronicles Mortal Instruments series. I've read the core series and the prequel series. Haven't read Lady Midnight yet because the third book isn't out yet. And I haven't read the Bane Chronicles out of laziness, so I did read Alec's story. Fucking adorable. That's all I have to say. And yeah. Another reread is Dune. Just gotta reread Dune. Gotta read it once a year. This book is great. It's my favorite book of all time. I know I said Neil Gaiman's my favorite author, but it's my favorite book. You can have different favorite books than your favorite author. That's all I'm saying. Next is series I need to finish, and that is the Magician's Trilogy. What are you doing here? And yeah, I need to finish this. It just makes me sad. I don't like realistic sad books, and this is another one that I was like, you guys are idiots, and you're depressing, and you need to control your life, you need to get your shit together, and nobody's listening to me. Why aren't they listening to me? It's frustrating, but that's a good sign of a good book. It's one that gives you emotions. And I remember throwing this book specifically across my room, and I was like, I'm getting too angry at a book, so I'm going to take a break. And that break lasted half a year. Next one is Akito Witch, and it's just, I really want to get to this one because I've heard great things about this author. I kind of bought this book because I really liked the cover, and that was about it. So I had the first and second one. I know there's going to be a third one, but it's okay. I can live to get to the third one. But yeah, just to give this author a chance, I just hear amazing things about her. And yeah. Another is a freaking person I've been trying to get to for freaking ever, and I don't know how to say that word. Well, I'm pretty sure I can give it a try, but I'm not going to embarrass myself. It's Jacqueline Carey, this series, and I've tried it multiple times, tried to read it, and I really liked it, and then I ended up just putting it down because a new book came out or something, and I just laid forgotten on my shelf. It doesn't help that I keep this book on the bottom of the shelf with all my other mass paperbacks, so I can't see them. So yeah. Now there is a book that I probably had on my top last year, and that is The Mists of Avalon. Really need to get to this book already. Another book that I started, really enjoyed, and left it on my shelf for half a year. Yay! Never finishing books! Another few books I need to finish is The Conjuring of Light, and just want to put an end to this trilogy already. And everybody talks about it. It's okay, but I really just need to finish it. But I don't know. Laziness. Another is Anne Bishop Black Jewels trilogy. I'm on the second book. Kind of forgot what happened in the first one. I read this 2 years ago or something. I don't remember. But I'm still going to just read the second book. Maybe they'll do a little recap for me. You'll be fine. I still need to finish the trilogy. Heard the third book. Pretty good. Next is Red Rising. Never read it. My mom keeps bugging me about it especially because the fourth book is coming out or is out or something. But yeah, this is actually a book series I even borrowed from my mom, and she's kind of mad that I haven't read it. Oh well. Another one that was given to me by my mom that I still haven't read is Unwind. Can't see it. I lost a dust jacket. That's how much I had this. I lost a dust jacket, and yeah, it's gone. It's gone forever. Goodbye. But yeah. Another series that should have been higher on this list than now, but I kind of forgot it was in the pile of stuff I have here, is The Time of the Twins. This is a Dragonlance book, and in case you didn't know, I much prefer Dragonlance over Forgotten Realms, but you know, time goes on. And yeah, I read it when I'm sick, and I haven't been sick lately. I always read Dragonlance when I'm sick. I'm just too healthy. You need to become unhealthy. Another type of books I want to read that are like kind of, I don't know, they're about the same actually. It's Pawn of the Prophecy, and then Dark is Rising, and this one, I don't know, they're just short little books that I kind of want to get to when I'm in a reading slump or something. And then I could just read it a little bit and move on with my life, and things will be good, and I could read the whole series, and I'd be happy. Another book that's been on my shelf forever is The Lord's Fowl's Bane. And that's a Tom and Covenant, the Unbeliever series. I hiccuped a little there. That was great. And I heard the series is really messed up, so I'm excited. It's like Game of Thrones, but not. I don't know why people could compare dark fantasy to Game of Thrones, but whatever. Whatever helps them sleep at night. Good for you guys. Another book I want to read is the Drizzt series. I kind of want to reread the first book because I kind of stopped after they left Menzoberranzan, or something of that nature. I stopped reading it because of reasons, because they left my favorite city and all the Forgotten Realms actually, but whatever. Next I want to read is The Dragon Prince, and mostly because I have the whole series and I really want to read the hardcover ones because their covers are really crappy, and I'm a fan of crappy covers. They're like my favorite. Oh, and dragons. Next is Red Mars, just because I heard it's really good, and it's part of that NPR's like 100 fantasy and sci-fi books everybody should read. And I really want to get through that list in my lifetime. Hopefully, that'd be great. This book series I want to get to is The Raven Boys, a series everybody's been talking about, and I have not done anything with that. Just left it on my shelf, left there to be looking pretty. Actually, it doesn't look pretty because all the rest of them are in hardcover except this one. Next series I want to read is At the Edge of Empire series by Daniel Kruis, and I really like his books. Even though the description says it's about like a 17-year-old kid, it never really is about like, well, a 17-year-old kid who's immortal, but it never really, the descriptions never do justice to the book, because I thought Monsters Variations was going to be like a Christine novel, and it wasn't. It was like a Stand By Me type of book. So, and I really like him. He's great. He also works a lot with Guillermo del Toro, or is it Guillermo del Toro? I get them confused. But he works a lot on that. He even helped out in The Shape of Water, and I really like The Shape of Water. And he also helped out in Troll Hunters and Troll Hunters. So yeah, great author. Love him. The series I want to read is the Lenny Taylor series, Smoke and Bone. I tried the series before, didn't like it, but I'll give it another shot. Maybe I was just being harsh, being young and harsh. Because I read this, like, I think in high school, or tried to read it in high school. And I was really into dark stories about serial killers and stuff. Still kind of am, but I'm gonna retry it because I read the like mini story about her friend and the guy with the violin, and I thought that was really cute. I think it was cute. It was cute about puppets and stuff. And the last and final series, actually it's not because I have some on my Kindle, but of the physical books, that'll be another video, is the Game of Thrones series. Want to reread it. This is like on the bottom of my list though, because there's not even an announcement for the 6th book out yet. So yeah, I just want to reread it because I got the illustrated one. It's all pretty and cute. I even marked off where I should actually be, but whatever, it'll happen maybe. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I am going to do another video about like standalone books that I want to get to also this year. That's my standalone shelf in the back right there, in case you didn't notice. And I really want to get to those books too. Like I said, this is pretty like a far-fetched dream to get through all these books, but I'm going to try. And if I do get through all of them, pat myself on the back and be like, I told you so. Bye!